approaching God. God is distant, you know. People are sinful and separated from God, so we cannot know Him personally or experience His love and plan. People are sinful. For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. Romans 3:23. How would you guys define sin? Somebody pop up a definition of sin.
Separation. Missing the mark.
Okay. Anybody else? Yeah?
Anything that puts our makes us put our trust in other things besides God.
Okay. Yeah, you might be interested to know that sin is an archery term. Archery, the point is to hit the bullseye right in the center. But nobody actually does that. Okay, that's perfection. Nobody's perfect, even Robin Hood. Okay, so, where the arrow hits and the distance between where the arrow hits and the actual center of the bullseye is a distance that was called sin. And you got to know this, that the Bible, the New Testament, was made from Koine Greek. Okay, and when they brought in this term sin, they used an archery sports term to talk about that. Now they understood, because archery is much more popular then, what sin was, which was to miss the mark, to be imperfect. Now, under that definition of sin, how many people are sinful? We all are. We all are. That's right. People were created to have fellowship with God, but because of our own stubborn self-will, we chose to go our own independent way, and fellowship with God was broken. This self-will, characterized by an attitude of active rebellion or passive indifference, is an evidence of what the Bible calls sin. People are separated, for the wages of sin is death, spiritual separation from God. Romans 6:23. And so we see what spiritual separation is. We see that we have God who's absolutely and totally perfect, and He is holy. He is just good. He is good, really good, beyond our imagination. And He doesn't mess up. He never messes up. That's Him up here. And here are we down here. You know, we're constantly messing up. We're constantly making mistakes, just doing things that are just absolutely wrong, and things that are sometimes mean, sometimes things that are spiteful, sometimes things that are just careless, sometimes things that are just outright evil. We do these things. And, think about this. Think about this illustration. If you have a friend and you do something against your friend, isn't there an elephant in the room? Isn't there something separating you two? And how do you deal with that separation? You might find your discussions with your friend a little awkward. If he knows you did something against him and you know you did something against him, isn't it a little awkward? That's separation. And the same thing happens with God, because God's a relational being. So, what do you do? What do you do in that situation? Well, this is what we try to do. You see the arrows down here at the bottom? What we try to do as human beings is we try to earn our way to heaven. So some people get further. Some people maybe do a little meditation over here. Some people do some good works over here, feed the homeless here. Some people try to make themselves successful and happy. And everybody has their own thing. Some people get closer to God. Some people a lot further from God. But nobody actually bridges this gulf, and nobody can bridge this gulf, and let me tell you why. I will give you this illustration. Let's pick somebody. There. What's your favorite sports team? Or what's your favorite sport? Favorite sport? Soccer. Okay. And if you were on a soccer team and if you wanted to have a perfect record for the year, and you lost your first game, how many games would you have to win to have a perfect record?
Yeah.
Why not?
Because it's already messed up.
It's already messed up. Once we sin with God, we ruin our perfect record with God. So you can add on to it however many good works you want, how many good philosophical decisions, how many good things you want to do, but you're never going to bridge this gulf, because the distance in this gulf is our distance that's equated by our imperfection, by how much we've messed up. And until we get that out of the way, relationship is going to be difficult. The third principle explains